Hooty hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. We made it to Friday. It's June 25th. Markets are up 200 points. The markets only go up. You know that. I know that. Now, why? Why are they going up? Well, Biden he got the stimulus package through, the infrastructure package. It's 1.2 trillion. Trillion with the T, dollars. Now, where's this money going to go? Well, it's going to flow into the stock market. And what does that do? It makes the stock market go higher. New highs are being hit every day right now. Now, we also are getting these unemployment figures. Over 400,000 people are applying for unemployment every week, but the stock market keeps going up because we got money flowing into it. We got the stimulus package. It's been approved, right? Well, it's not going to be big enough. Look at the CARES Act was $3 trillion. This one's only $1.2 trillion. Yeah, it's going to make the market go up for a while, but pretty soon they're going to find out the emperor's not wearing any clothes. There's no way we're going to pay back this money. We can't pay it back. We don't have the $1.2 trillion. What are we going to do? We're going to print the money. Now, what is printing money? Well, actually, printing money is inflation. It's expanding the money supply. It is inflation by itself. And the result of inflation is higher prices. You're going to go to the gas station. You're going to pay more. You're going to go to the grocery store. You're going to pay more. Now, I don't know. I'm an economics major, and obviously the Federal Reserve, they went to different school of economics than me. They think that inflation is transitory. They think it's going to go away. It's not going to go away as long as you continue to print money, because printing money is inflation. They don't get that. Anybody can see that. Anybody with common sense would know that. A 7th grade student would know that. But they seem to not know that. All right, so we're just going to keep printing the debt. Keep printing the debt. Keep printing the debt. And the debt's what makes the market go up. Matter of fact, margin debt hit an all-time record high last month. We are at an all-time debt high, putting it into the stock market to make the stock market go higher. Now, the same debt that's making it go up is going to be what makes it go down. It's going to crash the market. But not yet. Not yet. It's not quite ready for it yet. I know what you're thinking. This market's so overvalued. It has to come down, and eventually it will. But I'm telling you, if you short the market right here, you're probably going to get your butt handed to you. It's just not ready to go down yet. It will go down eventually. It's going to be soon. It's just not yet. All right, what about the housing market? Okay, here's what I really want to talk about. Now, I know my last video talked a little about the housing market, but I think we finally got the pin that's going to pop the bubble. It's going to be a mortgage crisis. Now, if you want to see what the housing market's going to do, just pull up a chart of Fannie Mae, the Federal National Mortgage Association, FNMA. All right, this chart, it just fell off a cliff. Now, why did it fall off a cliff? Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure. But here's what happened. Okay, so the Supreme Court rules that Fannie Mae has an unconstitutional business plan. Now, who owns Fannie Mae? Is it federal? Is it private? Well, I'm not really sure, because the government, they own all the senior preferred stock, but yet you can buy the stock. You can buy the stock in Fannie Mae right now, FNMA. You can get it half off today of what it was 3 days ago, because who did they put in charge of Fannie Mae? Okay, they put Biden in charge. The Supreme Court ruled that the Federal Housing Finance Agency is going to be taken over. Well, Biden's in charge of it now. No, it's the first thing Biden did. Well, he fired the guy who's been running it for 12 years. His name was Mark Calabria. You can look this up. And what it did, it sent Fannie Mae stock cut in half. It just dropped. It just plummeted. Now, are we going to have a mortgage crisis? Well, I think we're already getting one. Look up the chart. Fannie Mae, we're already getting that crisis in the mortgage market. I think what's going to happen is lending is going to seize up. I don't know for sure exactly what's going to happen. Nobody does. But this is a problem. You can see the problem if you look up a chart of Fannie Mae. And this is going to flow over into the housing market. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week, but it's going to happen. Look, there's going to be a mortgage crisis again. I cannot believe it. I mean, we had the subprime mortgage crisis, and that sent housing down 50%. There's going to be another mortgage crisis, and it's going to send housing down again. Now, yes, they can keep printing money. Yes, they can keep buying mortgages. Yes, they can even buy houses. Look, he got the corporations buying all the houses right now. BlackRock, Blackstone, they're buying houses 1,000 at a time. They're buying them up. But it's going to change, I'm telling you. Look, a lot of these programs are coming to an end. Maybe not yet. Maybe they're getting extended out. The eviction moratorium, the forbearance, the mortgage forbearance. And the forbearance, look, Fannie Mae controls $11 trillion with the T, $11 trillion worth of mortgages. And these are the ones, now they don't really make the loans. Okay, here's what Fannie Mae does. They don't make the loans. The banks make the loans, then the bank sells the loan to Fannie Mae. Now they package the loan up as a mortgage-backed security and they sell it to Wall Street. They are guaranteeing the payments of the mortgages. But what's happened? Well, right now the mortgages aren't getting paid because everybody's in forbearance. Now, forbearance does not forgive the mortgage. It just tacks on that payment to the end of the mortgage you already have. So it's kind of like you have two mortgages. Now, okay, so you got these two mortgages going now. Okay. Now, Fannie Mae is still responsible for the payments on your first mortgage because they sell them as mortgage-backed securities where they're guaranteeing the payments. All right, Fannie Mae is in trouble. You can look at the stock right now. FNMA, Fannie Mae, $11 trillion of mortgages just fell off a cliff. Now, did the housing market just pop? Maybe it's a little bit scary right now. A little bit scary. I think it's going to play out over time, but I do think that the real estate market is going to come down by 50%. Yes, that's correct. Asset prices, the stock market is not going to stop at 50%. It's going to overshoot that mark. It's going to come down 70%. But it's not quite ready yet. I would not be shorting the market here. But it is happening. It's starting to happen right now. Look do you want Biden in charge of the Federal National Mortgage Association of $11 trillion in mortgages? Do you know he fired the head guy. He put this lady in. Her name's Sandra something. I don't even know her name for sure. But they're bringing in socialist policies. They're going to make mortgages convenient for everybody. And I don't think you're going to even have to qualify for them anymore. Look, we're going to get a mortgage crisis. Did we not learn anything from the subprime mortgage crisis? Did we not learn anything from the great financial problem? Yeah, no, we did not. We're looking for it again. Now, it doesn't look. There's a smile on my face because this stuff's funny. It's funny, right? Okay, I mean, you can just not print money into oblivion, destroy the dollar, and make asset prices go up forever. Look corrections are a normal part of the market. If they don't want to let the market correct, they're going to let the market crash. And that's just what happened to Fannie Mae. You can see the type of crash I'm talking about. 50%. The stock crashed 50% in 3 days just because they put Biden in charge of it. And the first thing Biden did is get rid of the only guy that knows how to run it. Put his own people in. Oh, he wants those leftist people in there. You know, the ones that want to give mortgages to everybody, even if you can't afford it. Maybe they're going to give the mortgages to homeless people. Oh, the homeless people could use a mortgage. Why not? We did that for a while. It was called subprime. I think we're going to do it again, but I don't think it's going to last that long here. I think the end is coming near. The programs are stopping. The unemployment's going to be shut off for a lot of people. Okay, the forbearance program's going to be ended. We got the eviction moratorium. Yeah, they got extended out again. best economy ever. How come we keep extending out these programs? Why do we do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. We got the economy booming. Jerome Powell will tell you it's booming, but yet we have to extend these programs. We have to print $120 billion a month, and we got to buy $40 billion a month in these mortgage-backed securities. Where do we buy them from? We buy them from Fannie Mae. We got to keep buying them, and this doesn't count the $1.2 trillion that Biden's putting in. And believe me, there's going to be more stimulus checks coming, because you're going to see the asset prices just go down and down and down. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. Now, I'm Tall Mike. If you like this stuff, give me the thumbs up. If you really like it, punch that subscribe button. Get out there. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk again next week. Exciting times we live in right now. Exciting times. I'll talk to you all next week. Bye-bye now.